All right, man. I'm back at it, man. It's your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Hype Fan Eagle One, and please subscribe to my Twitter at Hype Eagle One. You already know, man. Let's get right into it, man. Matter of fact, before I get into it, man, I was rushing through my last four quarter segment because I was cooking. The kids was calling me. I had to watch the game. I was doing multiple things. I was just multitasking. But this time I'm good though. My plate right here, I'm good. So let's get into it real quick, man. This is the four quarter segment, first half recap. All right, so let's start with the first quarter, man. First quarter, everything looked promising. I'm talking about we was flying on offense. We was flying on defense. Intercepted Aaron Rodgers twice. Like we looked real good. Like everything looked so promising, you know? And then next thing you know, it was 13 zip. The next thing you know, Aaron Rodgers go down the field. The running backs go down the field. The running like that. That's our number one thing is our run defense. You know what I mean? I feel like we got a hold on it now, but during the first quarter, it was a problem for us. That's how they scored. That's how they were able to get 7 points up on the board because it was 17-13. So we looked first quarter looked promising, everything looked good. Second quarter, it's a little bit shaky, you know. As I said before in my previous video, man, this is going to be a Jalen Hurts football game. This is going to be a Jalen Hurts game. It got to be a Jalen Hurts game. You know, I don't know if AJ Brown is very limited because of his illness, you know, over the week. I don't know if Smitty, you know, his knee is giving him problems, but you don't really see them as much involved. You see Jalen Hurts doing Jalen Hurts things, and that's running the ball and trying to get the ball out of his hands very quickly. So shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. Within the first quarter, he already had 100 and maybe 20 something rushing yards. You know, shout out to him, man. He making everything possible. He making everything possible, man. Defense is holding up real good. You know, we got a couple of sacks on Aaron Rodgers. We got a couple of picks on Aaron Rodgers. Shout out to Reed Blankenship, man, because he stepped in. He stepped in for C.J. Gardner, man, who got injured during the first quarter, man. So hopefully he gets healthy very soon, man. Hopefully, you know, he gets healthy very soon. So let me just say that. Going into the third quarter, let's stick to the game plan offensively. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, especially if our wide receivers isn't performing how they should, or is it performing due to injury. So let's stick to the game plan, man. Shout out to Quez Watkins. He actually scored the touchdown at the end of the second quarter. So I like to see that bounce back from Quez Watkins. I love to see that, man, because the media was basically questioning Quez Watkins during the whole week. Why isn't he involved that much? You know, so shout out to Quez Watkins, man. Like I said, he scored at the end of the second quarter. So it is now the ball game should be 27-20. I didn't think that it was going to be this close of a ball game, but it is close. You know what I mean? It's still Aaron Rodgers, as I said earlier in my, earlier in the week in my video. Aaron Rodgers could turn it on, turn it off. You know what I mean? He's still Aaron Rodgers. He may not look like Aaron Rodgers during this season, but he's still Aaron Rodgers. He's still capable of putting on a game just like that. So I always looked out for that. I always looked out for that with Aaron Rodgers, you know. But this is a close ball game. Offensively, Jalen Hurts in the running game is looking good. Defensively, we looking better than I expected. I thought they was going to run the ball all over us. They did semi in the first quarter. You know, that's how Dylan was able to enter the end zone. But you know, going into the third quarter, man, stick to the game plan. Defensively, I feel like we good defensively, man. You know, and that's that, man. More credit to the defensive line, man. We holding up. Got a couple of sacks on Aaron Rodgers, man. So I want to see us stick to the game plan. Let's stick to the game plan. Let's stick to the game plan. You already know, man. I will be back with the fourth quarter segment, third quarter recap, and then an overall recap at the end. This your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Gang.